Right now, Celebrity Sleaze presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's, it's the people.
We're talking uncensored. In a very tearful interview with Piers Morgan Uncensored, yes, Kevin Spacey reveals that he's facing severe financial difficulties, which has left him on the brink of losing his home.
Where do you live now? Well, it's funny you asked that question, because this week, where I have been living in Baltimore is being foreclosed on. My house is being sold at auction.
Really?
So I have to go back to Baltimore and put all my things in storage.
Really?
So the answer to that question is, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to live now.
How much money do you have?
None.
What are you going to do?
Get back on the horse.
I mean, I just picture those mega A-listers as having endless cash. I had no idea he was bankrupt.
You know, he did admit to pushing the boundaries in this interview. Talked about being too handsy. It was a really, I have to say, one of the best Piers Morgan interviews that I've ever heard. When he was asked about what do you mean by pushing the boundaries, he said, quote, being too handsy, touching someone sexually in a way that I didn't know at the time they didn't want. I mean, you be the judge in this interview, Barnes, because he was talking about his version of being flirtatious is like caressing and groping someone. I'm sorry, I don't buy that.
So many of the interviews I've seen, he has been dancing around this. I don't know if people are telling him to do that or what, but he is putting it out there.
It's crazy. I think this is such a great story, and whether it's real or I don't know if it was orchestrated, but you gotta love that Flavor Flav took on the task of saving Red Lobster. First, he went there and he bought everything on the menu. But guess what? They called him up and now they're partners.
Yeah, boy. When the internet said Red Lobster's going away, the boy Flavor Flav said, not today. Crab Fest is here, boy. And they got 2 flavors, just like me. Flavor Flav.
I mean, what a brilliant partnership. I don't know if this was all orchestrated or not, but it seems like it moved along very quickly for a company that's in financial struggles to strike a deal with Flavor Flav.
Come on.
Not that he's probably crazy expensive, but it just seems a little odd.
Can we talk about backtracking? This is unbelievable. That golfer, Rory McElroy, calling off his divorce. He's pulled a sudden U-turn. Last month he filed for divorce from Erica Stoll, saying the marriage was broken. Apparently, that's not the case, as he announced yesterday. He was calling the divorce off. Quote, over the past weeks, Erica and I have realized that our best future was as a family together. Wait a second.
All the talk about him dating the whatever that commentator or the interviewer was, and then they had the interview together. They were all wink, wink, smile, smile, and then huge I want to see what comes out of her mouth next.
Remember, he used a private investigator to serve his wife divorce papers. That, I don't know, it's a brutal story.
Did he catch her cheating, or I don't know what it is it public?
Well, I think the fact that, people thought he was cheating with the CBS reporter.
But was he cheating on the recheat?
I don't know. He was just saying the 7-year marriage was broken. I'm sure more is going to come out about this story. But what a U-turn.
Well, when the guy says that, you would think that it's the girl who cheated, right? If he's saying he wouldn't be announcing that on his own behalf.
I'm taking her side on this.
Well, you don't even know. What do you mean you're taking her side? You don't even know the side.
Just the way that he served her divorce papers.
But
was
you don't
brutal.
know. You don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened.
I know. I'm just saying you're taking her side for no reason other than she's a female.
I know.
I mean, that's it. I'll take her side.
Taking her side.
Taking the woman's side.
Oh, listen, I don't know about this, but just in time for Father's Day. No, actually, this summer, Pepsi and Bobby Flay are teaming up for a promotional tour where they'll offer grilling demos, promote their limited edition summer flavors like Pepsi Lime and Pepsi Peach. But guess what, Barnes? They're also going to be introducing their new cologne. You ready for this? It's called Smoked, a grilling-inspired cologne, C-O-L-A. Cologne, get it?
This dude's missed the boat. He's the one who needs to be partnering with Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav with a thing called smoke?
It's combining the sense of cola and grilled smoke. Ooh. I don't know if I like that or not. Pepsi is holding sample events at Walmarts around the country.
I don't like anything that Pepsi's in as I hold my Coca-Cola Sans Sucres.
You're so devoted.
Stinky. Yeah.
Very proud of you. This is interesting. Tori Spelling moves out of a $15,000 a month rental as neighbors claim she trashed the property. Yeah, a very lavish 5-bedroom, 3-bath rental in San Fernando Valley. I guess just 4 months after signing the lease. Apparently, they vacated the home June 1st in a hurry. One homeowner said it was completely trashed. Big dumpster several times they had to use to clean out this house. What was going on in that house?
Well, I thought she didn't have that Spelling money. So how is she putting $15K a month on a rental?
This person also said the smell of urine is everywhere on the couch, cushions, and inside the home. I don't know if they went in and smelled it. There are marks all over the walls.
Well, she has a lot of little kids. Maybe that's, peeing on the couches and writing on the walls. Isn't that standard issued?
What's happening there at that house? Okay, I do have this report on streaming. What's streaming?
What do you mean, what's streaming?
I'm going to go to the top 10. I want to see if you've seen any of these. At number 10, Raising Voices on Netflix. I haven't seen that.
No.
We talked about Disney Plus, The Alkalite. That's at number 9.
No.
At 8, Evil, Paramount Plus.
No.
Number 7, season 1 of Bridgerton, which I can understand people are watching it because of season 2 coming out. Under the Bridge at number 6 on Hulu. No. Here's the top 5. Season 2 of Bridgerton at number 5.
No.
287.1 million.
Damn.
Season 3 at 4 for Bridgerton. Here we go, the top 3. Geek Girl on Netflix.
No.
439.7 million.
Damn.
Number 2, this is the one you and I have talked about watching, which I haven't watched yet. Dancing for the Devil.
Yes.
The TikTok cult.
I'm watching it right now. 2 in. It's fascinating, and it's all happening in real time.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
It's this girl. I mean, all this stuff is happening. If you watch that show, what's happening with her and this TikTok supposed cult, and then she's on TikTok posting, and now I think the cult is having them go back and engage with her family, so it looks like they're not a cult.
Yeah, there's more stories coming out about it as well. Number 1 is something I wanted to talk to you about that I'd mentioned you should watch. That limited series called Eric.
I saw that.
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch is incredible. He plays this puppeteer, and his son is kidnapped.
So this isn't real.
So he does this drawing of this puppet named Eric, convinced that if he can get Eric on TV, his son will come home. It's number 1 with 1.1 billion streams on Netflix.
I thought it was a docuseries, like a true thing, so it's not.
No.
Yeah.
You got to see it. It's phenomenal. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.